dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy.
You big dummy! You big dummy! Dummy. So, I'm prepping for my live tonight, and I'm all kind of happy thoughts about the defense. And I see Tyreek Hill is now been under accusation of punching somebody in the face when he was on a fishing trip. How Dolphin-esque. This is very, very, I mean, I'm not a guy to go, when you get a guy comes to the team, unless it's some like overt stuff, I don't know about his background. But now the Deadspin is doing their articles. This is going to be a thing. And in the process, I've learned about Tyreek Hill's past, and it really complicates things, guys. If you don't know, I'll go over it quick. It's very frustrating. It's very depressing. In college, his career was almost derailed because he punched and strangled his then pregnant fiance, pleaded guilty, and went on with his career. And then in 2019, shortly thereafter, he was arrested because his son had a broken arm, and the suspicion was he abused his son, and there's a audio of him saying, you better be afraid of me too. Beep. I didn't know any of this. I just looked at the stats. I looked at the player's film. I had no clue. Now we're on the third instance, and I don't know if he did it or he didn't do it. We'll see. But this dredging up of the past really I mean, to me, you don't hurt women. You don't hurt children. You don't hurt animals as a man, or you are not a man. And this is just, you add in his whole leaving of KC and trying to, go at Mahomes and this whole bitter attitude he's had through the process. And now he's been talking about his 2K. And now you get this. This is a critical season, and everything is on the line. He needs to be in every game. And look, they've let him fly on strangling and punching his pregnant fiance. They let it fly on the son with the broken arm. They even took his kid away a while, gave it back to him. Nothing happened. So maybe nothing will happen again. But I think we got to be pretty clear. I'm pretty clear now who Tyreek is. Thankfully, we haven't heard any of the spousal abuse, and I'm not going to, drag that up too much, but it really taints my vision of him. And now if this comes out to be true and he misses some games, the level of big dummy, Fred Sanford style, needs to be delivered to this guy, because he is the main cog that sets the leverage for this team. And every game, there's 14 games that are absolutely critical. He's playing the AFC West. He's playing the AFC East. Then there's a bunch of critical games in there. If he misses, say, one game or two games, and maybe that game's against a nobody team, from a football standpoint, no harm, no foul. But man, this is not going to go good. They're going to be talking about his past, or what he did to women and possibly kids. Now, I've been around a little bit of low, high-level football. It's a dark sport, guys. You need to have a bit of monster in you, and they encourage it. And this guy's a small dude playing in a big man's game and thriving. And so you need that violence. But when that violence comes off the field and it's dealing with women and children, and you can't control your hands on a boating incident with some employee, even if the employee is a jerk, you're being paid $25 million. This is a problem. And from a personal standpoint, I got a video coming out. I got to do this first saying, wow, man, Dolphins are like the least problematic child in the AFC East. All these problems are arising with the other AFC East teams, and it's giving the Dolphins edge. And of course, before mine comes out, this has to come out. This is no good. NFL might be forced, third time's a charm, if this comes, and there's plenty of time for this to get resolved, to bleed into the season. From a football standpoint, it's terrible. From an optic standpoint, it is horrific because now I can't. It's like once you see, like, the fat person or whatever naked, you can never unsee it. I can't unsee Tyreek Hill's past. I hope he's over it and he's just punching guys in the face that are jerks or whatnot. This is terrible, 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 terrible news all around. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I'm hoping this isn't the case, but Deadspin said they were out on a boat, so he was definitely out on a boat. The police are investigating, and things like this are going to be an issue. I hope the guy's past it. I hope this is not his fault. I hope he never hits a woman or a child again. When you hear the sound of when you hear what he said, man, I like, it's like, all right, yeah. But he's caught choking and punching his pregnant fiance. Then his son ends up with a broken arm, and he says, "You better be afraid of me too." It's pretty clear who he is. Now, I don't know. Anyway, guys, Fin fans, we don't need this. This is big, big, big news. I mean, if he punches the guy and it's just he settles, it still might end up being a game or two. We'll see what happens with it, but it's just unfair that we were actually the least damaged child in the AFC East room with a lot of stuff going down, and now we're back to the forefront. Guess that's how it goes. Let's hope the best. Man. Anyway, put this quick one out for you. I got live tonight, 8:30 Eastern time. I'm going to cover some happy news with the Dolphins. And I got a podcast coming out today on the happy news of the problems with the other AFC East teams. Sans the Dolphins. Curtis saying, catch you next time. Be well. Start building your own online sportsbook today by getting signed up with aceperhead.com service that'll allow you to book action on sports from all around the world.